Hello and welcome to the brand new vlog, and boy are you guys in for a treat today because I have time traveled all the way from Tuesday to Monday to start this vlog. So, welcome to a brand new vlog, everyone. Evan is currently still in Orlando, or he might be on his way back. He decided to take a weekend trip to Disney World. We bought these Frontier all-you-can-fly passes. Maybe a scam, maybe not. Well, they work, so I guess not a scam. But Frontier offers these like $300 all-you-can-fly passes so long as you book the flight less than 24 hours before it leaves. So Evan decided to use his, and he's currently at Disney World, and he is coming back today. He's coming back Tuesday. But I'm going to be in the store today on Monday, and my plans for today are to sort Technic just for a little bit, pick orders. There's lots of orders. There's 37 outstanding orders, so that's going to be a big pick, and then verify those orders and get them out. And I'm happy to say, seeing that I've come from Tuesday, that all of those things are going to happen. We're also going to be interrupted about midway through the day. This is my premonition here. We're going to be interrupted about midway through the day because there's going to be a big air show going on that Paul from Monday did not know was going to happen. So there's your look ahead for Monday. What else is going to happen on Monday? Cases are going to come back, and there's going to be cases to add, but those aren't going to get added. It's going to be too busy with orders. So, yeah, that's Monday. All right, I'm currently verifying orders. It's still Monday, and there is an air show going on outside. You'll probably hear it here in just a second, but I didn't know that there was an air show going on today, I guess. I thought normally it's in the summer, but yeah, there's an air show going on, so I may try to get some footage of that and stick that in here. Alright guys, all orders have been packed. There's a lot. I think there's 37 here. So I'm going to be verifying those, getting those done, having those go out. So that's going to be what I'm working on now. Probably going to take me, actually I don't know how long it's going to take me, but if I finish this, I'll update you guys with what I'm doing next. Good morning and welcome to Tuesday. It is me in the store today. Evan probably not in the store. He is currently in Orlando, and he is going to be coming back today. I think his flight gets in around 3:30, so I'm going to be going to pick him up. But here in the store, there's a decent amount of orders outstanding, but not a ton, so those are going to get packed, sent out. Looks like September is a little bit on the upswing, which is good. Still not where it needs to be. But it's better than the beginning of the month, although you guys will see that when the monthly sales recap comes out. So pick orders, and then hopefully I'm going to be able to add a lot of cases. Yesterday, drawers finally started to open up again. There's some space to reassign. Last week I talked about how that's kind of the big issue when orders are slow, is that it handicaps our ability to add as well because drawers aren't clearing, and we're very close to capacity here. So we kind of need drawers to clear in order to add. But 2 more Acro Mills units showed up as well. I bought those. So those are going to be getting mounted here as well. I'll be moving this up and mounting those. So there will be some more space. So cases are going to be able to get added today. And then at some point I may sort some more Technic. I've been kind of just doing that on and off. It's not the highest priority, or getting orders out, and adding cases is going to be the highest priority because we need to clear them so I can give some more to our catalogers. So, yep, that's Tuesday, and I will see you all in a little bit here. I'm definitely going to shoot some more segments today, and I gotta build a time travel device because I forgot to shoot Monday's vlog, morning vlog yesterday. I shot the other ones, but forgot to shoot the first vlog of the day. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. Hopefully Wikipedia can help me. Alrighty, folks. I have put new drawers up. So yeah, there are now drawers that have been upped. Alright, guys. It's the end of Tuesday here, and I'm about to ship. But this order here is quite huge. This is basically all plates, which is quite impressive. They ordered basically, well, it's not actually just plates. It's basically every bulky piece. There's like helicopter chassis, airplane chassis, which finally sold, plates, all that kind of stuff in here, which is kind of crazy. It's a $100 order, and a $100 order is usually a lot smaller than this. But I guess they are getting all of the cubic feet that they paid for. So yeah, this is going to be going out. And then that's going to be the end of Tuesday. Hello and good morning. Welcome to Wednesday. Today we are going to be picking orders, labeling drawers, and uploading. Unfortunately, there's only 6 orders outstanding. September continuing to be absolutely awful. The numbers are not looking great this month. I think so far we are at, let's see here, almost 8 in income this month, which is not fantastic, seeing as there's only a couple of days left in the month. So yeah, this is not looking out to be great, but we'll get those orders out that did come in today, and then I'm going to be labeling these drawers and working through the cases that just came in. So hopefully some of those pieces will get moving. But obviously there's the issue of the fact that if what's currently in the inventory isn't moving, then obviously we're not making any money on that stuff. So hopefully September's just a bad month. Hopefully going into October things will improve. As we get closer to wintertime and people are stuck inside, they're more likely to buy Legos. We've always seen a seasonal increase in the winter, so I'm really hoping that the numbers will start going up, and we're just experiencing like a back-to-school issue here. Money's tight. People don't want to spend stuff on Lego. They've got to buy textbooks, stuff for their kids, backpacks, etc. People are just busy and it's chaotic, so I'm hoping that it's just spending is down and it's not part of a longer-term trend. I'm not a financial or economic analyst, so I can't say for certain, but that's what I would imagine, and we've had rough Septembers before, so it's definitely a trend that September's not fantastic. So here's to hoping that goes well. Most of the day is just going to be uploading, and I'm probably going to go and see if I can finish sorting that Technic so that can get uploaded as well. I'm going to balance that with uploading cases. The cases are more important. So that's going to be Wednesday. Evan is out today and out tomorrow as well. He's using all of his vacation time up. So yeah, I'll see ya.
Hello everyone, I am in today. Paul lied. I don't know what he was talking about. But I am back now. I took a little trip to Florida. This box situation has been an issue now for over a week because I left spontaneously. So the shelves came on Friday, so I'm going to grab those shelves, going to build them, go put them in the back of the garage behind kind of our B section bins, and then we can finally move all these boxes out of our living room because they take up a ton of space. So that is good. So I'm going to do that. I'll kind of let you guys know what I'm doing as I do that, and I'll kind of show you probably just the end. I'm not going to show you putting a screw into a shelf and stuff, but yeah, let's go do that. Okay, so here's where we're at. Got all the boxes and stuff put away, a couple shelves built. It only took a couple hours, a little longer than I wanted to. Yep, so different size shelves for different size boxes. And this is what the exterior of our garage looks like now. It's kind of nice, it's organized and neat. And then this I taped up so that, because we usually crack the garage door like the bottom foot or so, I didn't want the light shining in and fading the pieces on the bottom of that section, the F drawers there, so I just took piece of cardboard, taped it up. And yeah, here's all the things. I'm just going to put labels on these so that we know what's supposed to go here. And then this will also make it easier to restock when we order more from Uline. We'll have more of an idea of what we can actually store and how many we should buy and stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do, and then I'm done.
Good morning, folks, and welcome to Thursday. I didn't finish out the vlog yesterday, at least I don't think I did. Things were kind of hectic. There was a missing order, which has never happened before. I mean, we've had orders go missing in transit, but that's not what I mean. I mean, an order was picked. The order made it to being verified, but when I went to actually go verify it, I could not find the physical order anywhere. I went and looked throughout the whole garage. I opened up every other package that we had already verified that day, and these pieces were not in any of them. And it wasn't like one hair piece; it was a sizable order, and it was just gone. So a vlog didn't get made, but rest assured that the pieces, we actually had them all in stock, extra ones. So luckily, I was able to repack the order and send it out. Obviously, that sucks because we lost money on that, and I'm hoping it shows up, and then we can just restock it. But that has never happened before. My guess is that somehow it is actually in an order that did go out, and I must have missed it when I opened them all up. That's the only reasonable thing I can think of. But yeah, that was yesterday's adventure. But now, today, Thursday, I haven't even checked how many orders there are yet. I literally just clocked in 5 minutes ago. I'm still eating breakfast. But today's goal is probably to add a lot. I mean, obviously orders have got to go out, but I might not pick until tomorrow. I'm not sure. I've been kind of slacking on the adding, and it hasn't helped that Evan's been out. Just teasing. I take my time too. But not a lot of pieces have been added this week, so that's going to be probably my primary occupation today is adding pieces. And I guess today is on Paul's breakfast vlog. I've already eaten most of it, but I am having spinach, onions, and eggs. Cooked, of course, if you're listening, not watching. I'm not just eating raw spinach and onions. But yes, that's today's breakfast vlog. All right, I will see you all in a little bit when I figure out what my first task of the day is going to be. There are 3 orders. All right, guys. Before I get started on my my actual first task here, I thought I'd share a little, I guess, I don't know, motivation / management tip. I don't know. I have ADHD. I'm pretty sure I've said that before, but one of the symptoms of ADHD is that you really have a hard time visualizing goals that are far away or are like not something that you can immediately achieve, right? It just seems like the goal stretches away and there's no deadline and there's no anxiety associated with that deadline. And by that I mean the good anxiety. So especially running a business, you can see how that might be a bit of a problem because a lot of goals when running a business are either very far away or very abstract. So one of the things that I do to help motivate myself and keep it, I guess, real is every day I look on our app that we use for tracking payroll, Homebase. I don't necessarily recommend them. It's just what we use because it's free. But this isn't payroll, it's for tracking hours. They do have a payroll app, but we don't use it. But anyway, I go on there every day and I look at my hours for the past couple days and I look at what my goal for this week is. So the goal for this week is 57 hours, but that's not necessarily what I actually expect to achieve. 55 is probably closer to actually, I have extra time budgeted in there just in case something comes up in the middle of the day and I got to take off and I forget to go on break or something like that. So 55 is like the actual goal, and there's like 3 hours budgeted in there. And that 55 also includes an hour for lunch / if I'm a couple minutes late or I take a breakfast break or something like that, right? So 50 hours of work. Usually it ends up being more than that because I don't need to take an hour. But I go on there, look, see what the deficit is. There's usually a deficit at the beginning of the week. But like, for example, this week so far, I have done 25 hours, which means that I need to do another 9.5 hours today and tomorrow and on Saturday. Or no, I need to do 6 something hours on Saturday. So that's kind of how I keep myself, I guess, more motivated or setting a concrete goal. Obviously, if there's stuff that has to get done, I'll work more. But having something that I can look at and go, okay, here's kind of my score out of has helped in the past, and I've noticed during weeks where I stop doing this or whatever, my hours go way down. Being able to actually look at it and stay motivated based off of that has been a huge tip. So if anyone else out there is trying to start something and is struggling tracking hours, and you'd often be surprised at how few you spend, especially if you struggle with motivation. Or maybe it goes the other way, and maybe you realize you're really eating into your life and you need to tone it down. So, yeah, not that I necessarily know what I'm talking about, but yeah, that's what I do. So, actually, the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to be adding cases. So we have down here a whole bunch of cases, and there's more inside. Mod brick has finally been completed, I think, unless there's... Okay, yeah, so these are medium brick. So if I pull this one out here, you can see this is a medium brick. You guys can kind of see medium brick. But this has, oh, there is some mod plate in here. Interesting. So I think maybe this, that's odd. So these arch pieces here are medium brick, but these down here are mod brick. So I'm not exactly sure. I'm wondering if maybe this is the last of the mod brick, and there happen to be some arches that went in there that aren't supposed to be in there. Let's see here. Okay, here's more arches. Maybe it's the opposite, and there's some mod brick that went in there that isn't supposed to be in there. We'll find out, because I'll be able to see what folder they're in. Our catalogers when they drop off this stuff, they upload it to Google Drive, and we get a folder with the bin name and a folder with their name. And inside of those is where all this stuff is. So I'll be able to look it up. And then something else I need to do is how we pay our catalogers is we add up the total sum of everything, and then we pay based off of a percentage. I'm not going to say what that is, but we pay based off of a percentage, and then we enter that into payroll. So since these have been dropped off, payroll is going, this will be paid out on Monday, next Monday, so I need to go sum these up and everything, and work out the base rate and all that stuff. So that's something else that needs to get done today, but I'm probably not going to show that just because I don't really want to share, one, our labor numbers, and two, I don't really feel comfortable sharing an employee's pay without at least asking them first. But more that I don't want to share our labor costs. So, yeah. It's early afternoon now. I've been uploading BSXs from the cases for a while, and I've decided to come in and work on some Technic a bit. So I guess I'll give you an update on what it is I'm doing here. Alrighty, so I've made a decent amount of progress, I would hope. I'm more than halfway done. I've been forced to split up some stuff into these larger things. For example, there are a lot of black Technic pins, and I'm storing these separately than these because I don't want to sort them later. I probably should have done the same thing here, but it's too late now. This here, I decided pretty early on we were going to have a lot more of these blue axle pins than we were going to have other colors of axle pins, so I sorted those out, and I've just been sorting that by color. The most frustrating thing, though, or the slowest part, has of course been axles that are very close in size. Like these, I kind of got to pick them up and actually look. And so that's definitely slowing stuff down, is that I got to check the axles to make sure they go in the right spots. I've also, I have not color sorted these out, but these are going to need a larger container, which I am almost out of space. So I'm hoping I can finish this up soon, because otherwise there's going to be no space left. Although I could probably get rid of some of these smaller cups here. So yeah, there's a couple other objects I've found that I'm not entirely certain are Lego. Actually, I'm pretty sure that these aren't Lego. These little, come on, focus. I don't know, these little pin things. They come in a lot of colors that are very strange. Initially, I thought they were Lego, but there's like what might be bright light yellow, but it's not, so I don't think that those are Lego. Then there's somewhere here a red. Yeah, I don't think I've seen these in red before, but I'm going to count them as Lego for now until I actually check. So yeah, lots of little things. There's light gray and, oh, that's wrong. There's light gray and light bluish gray in here, so that's going to have to get split up. And of course, the two types of umbrella stand here are also together, because I didn't want to spend the time to sort that now. It'll be easier when I have a whole bunch of them, so I'm going to do that. Oh, and then also these red things. I'm not entirely certain if this piece actually comes in red or not, but we will find out. So that's the status of the Technic sort. Okay guys, it's the end of the day for me. It's about like 5:45-ish right now, and I am going to be done for now. I've sorted. It's basically done. I can see the bottom now, which is good. I've probably got another hour and a half left or less, and then this is going to be pretty easy to catalog. So tomorrow I'm going to be cataloging this. We have pickers in tomorrow, so I'm not going to need to pick, hopefully, just verify. So that's going to be the plan. Get this done. Hopefully I can get the whole category cataloged tomorrow as well. At least that's my goal. We'll have to see how many drawers and stuff are available, but yeah, that's going to be my goal. So I'll see you all tomorrow morning. Hello and welcome to Friday. I am continuing with my pledge from yesterday to finish Technic. So that is what I'm going to. That's what I'm going to be doing today. I have not done much since yesterday. I basically shot that vlog, went and cleaned up in the garage, and that was it. So I'm going to be finishing and getting stuff done, and I will shoot another vlog when I finish. Hopefully it won't take that long. Alright guys, here we are. This is the final piece. I am going to put it over here in this cup. And there we go. Technic, or Basic Technic, is now completely sorted. The next step is to actually catalog it, but first I'm going to go do verification. Morning folks, welcome to Saturday, and we have Technic that is about to be uploaded. So this is kind of the first batch that I've gotten ready here, and there's more inside. I'm just going to kind of be bringing it in cart by cart and doing that. So that's going to be today's morning, and we're just going to work through it. Yeah, not too much happening today. It's Saturday, so pretty chill day. So I've got some black Technic pins here, and then a lot more here. And originally I was just going to weigh these and be done with it. But then I looked up the second type. So there's two types here. There's not really a huge functional difference between them. But this is one of the types. You can see that there is... Come on, focus. There is not a hole along the center here. Wow, that is really blurry. Okay. There's not a hole. But here, there is a hole. Right there. And the difference in price is the one with the hole is about 1.3 cents, whereas the one without the hole is about 44 cents, 6-month average. So I am going to pull out at least the ones that I can easily spot that don't have a hole. I'm not going to pick up and inspect each and every one, but it's pretty easy to identify because these ones just are way more smooth. They're not as textured, so I'm just pulling those out as I see them. But I'm not going to spend a huge amount of time on it. Alright, I've separated them all out. There's a decent amount here, so these are going to get cataloged separately. Alrighty guys, this is all of the Technic pins. Go ahead and guess how many are in here. You can pause it now and put it down in the comments. And if you are right, you can request in an order of I don't know, if you place an order, you can get one Technic pin for free if you remind me in the messages. Yeah, so guess how many Technic pins there are. No cheating. Alright, there are 4,458 Technic pins in this. So if you've ever wondered how much 4,458 Technic pins is, this is how many. So yeah, I'm going to add these. Okay guys, I'd like to tell a bit of a horror story here. So, I don't know, 2 or something years ago, the first time we were basically adding these used, I made a horrible mistake of not checking Brick Store before sorting these. There is only one type of Technic bush. You might see a difference here between this type and this type. If you look real closely, you can see that the little, let's see if I can grab something to point this out. You can see right here that this little pointy bit is thinner on these than on these. They have a different shape. And on 1x2 Technic bricks with axle hole, these are differentiated. But for the bushes, which is I guess what these are called, there is no differentiation between them. So do not waste your time sorting. Please check Brick Store first to make sure that there's actually a difference, because it would suck to waste like 30 minutes of your time sorting. So yeah, there's your fun fact for the day. I've run into a slight issue here. I'm not actually sure if it matters. I'm going to pretend it doesn't matter. But technically speaking, the two different types would have different weights because there's a tiny bit of plastic missing. And I do know that that tiny bit of weight probably is significant when you have thousands of them, because I do know with colors and the dyes that LEGO uses, oftentimes the different colors and dyes have different weights, and when you have a lot of pieces or you have very heavy pieces, the difference does end up becoming substantial. Unfortunately, without doing some rather complex mathematics, I'm not going to be able to, I'd have to sort some of them out and then make weights and then take a guess as to what the percentage split was going to be in order to figure out the average weight, which is just not worth the time. So instead, I'm just going to pour them all in. I have 100 here, so I'm just going to set 100, wait for it to become stable, sample, and then just hope that's accurate and pull some out just in case, because I don't want to sit here. I mean, I'm sure I could calculate like how much to pull out, but it's not. It's a waste of my time for a what this piece is probably worth like a couple of cents. So I'm just going to guess. Okay, folks. This is $608 from 1BSX. These are the types of pieces in here. You already saw, but it's basically just like the high quantity pins and stuff. The rest of the BSXs probably aren't going to have as high value unless there's something in them specifically that's going to be worth a lot, because, I mean, even though each one of these is only worth 1.7 cents, when you have, let's see, how many is this? 1,200 of them, they're going to be worth quite a bit. So that's really the real reason as to why the BSX is worth so much. But yep, this is the first Technic BSX, and yeah. Thank you for joining us all for another wonderful week here at Just a Brick in the Bucket, where everything is fun and Technic is being uploaded. And that's what happened, is Technic was uploaded in this vlog. And next week, we're going to be uploading more Technic. I'm not sure what Evan's going to be doing next week. You will have to wait and see. That's going to be your suspense. But as for myself, I will be uploading Technic and then probably doing some minifig accessories or something. I'm not sure. We have a backlog of a bunch of stuff. So that's going to be what's in for next week. Thank you all for joining in for this week. If you have any suggestions or anything you want to say, please do not hesitate to leave it something down in the comments, because we do read them. Sometimes a little bit late, maybe a couple weeks, months later, but we do read them. So yeah, I will see you all in the next vlog.